Long ago, people used to make long journey with the caravans of animals and goods. People felt it was a good thing to give water to thirsty travelers. Thus, they built many beautiful stepwells. Dear students, long ago, the people used to walk together. You make a group and they walk together because when they are to make a long journey, they used to afraid of being robbed so on that time, if any single people or only some people used to travel, then the robbers robbed them. So the people used to make their long journey by making groups. They used animals for walking, and they have so many precious goods with them. That is why the robbers robbed them. So the people walk in groups. So the people of Rajasthan felt that it was good thing to give water to the thirsty travelers. That is why they built many beautiful step wells for the travelers. Some questions are here. Let's read. Have you ever faced a storage of water in your area? If yes, then what was the reason of it? So you can answer, when the Jal board do not supply the water properly, we face water shortage. So dear students, we get water from the Delhi Jal board. So when the Delhi Jal board do not supply the water properly, so we face the water shortage. Take to your grandmother or any elderly person, find out when they were of your age. From where did they get water for the house? Has there been a change now? So the answer is, they used to get water from rivers, wells, hand pumps, etc. Now we get water from the pipelines of Jal Board. What kind of water arrangement were made for travelers? For example, piao, mashak, that is leather bag, or any other. Now what to do? What do people do about water? About water when they travel? So here I want to make you understand. Piao, piao means some pitchers that was filled with water and kept for the travelers. The travelers came and drink the water from the pitcher. The clean and fresh water was filled in the pitcher. The mashak is a leather bag that was also used for keeping water. And nowadays, when we travel, we take a water bottle with us. Customs related to water. Even today, people get water from very old lakes and dharas, stepwells and nalas. Many customs and festivals are related to water. At some places, whenever lake got filled up water with rainwater, the people gather around the lake to celebrate. It is said that nowadays some places are there when the lakes were filled with water, then the people gather around the lake and celebrate like a festival. See the bride of Uttarakhand in this picture. After getting married, she has come to the new village. She goes to the spring or the pond. In cities, one can see an interesting form of this custom. The new bride worships the tap in her home. Can we even imagine life without water? So the answer is no, we cannot imagine our life without water, because each and everyone need water to be alive. Either it is a human being, animal, or any creature. Do you have some special pots of water at your place? Look, water is being filled in this beautiful copper pot. The shining yellow pot of brass is seen in the other picture. Many stone carving are also made near the place of drinking water. Have you ever seen any beautiful building near the place of water? Where? So this is a copper pot. that look a little red, and this is a brass that it shines yellow. Some questions are there. Now I will give you the question and answer both here. Is there a lake, well or a step well near your house or school? Visit it and find more about it. How old is it? Who got it built? So the answer is yes. Here is an old well near my house, which is about 100 years old. The local people built it. The second question, what kind of building are around it? The answer is there are residential buildings around it. Question number 3, is the water clean? Is it cleaned regularly? So the answer is no, the water is not clean, neither it is cleaned regularly. Who all use the water? Now no one uses the water. Is there any festival are celebrated at the place? Yes, some ritual are performed during marriage, etc. Is there any water today or it is dry? Is it dry? There is a little water, however, it dries up during summer. Think over it. In 1986, there was no rain in Jodhpur and the surroundings areas. People remembered the old and forgotten stepwell or bowdies. They cleaned the stepwell and more than 200 trucks of garbage was taken out of it. People of the area collected money. The thirsty town got water from the stepwell. After a few years, it rained well and again the stepwell was forgotten. Here it is said that in 1986, when there was no rain in Jodhpur, then all the people were they were very they were facing so much problem of from of the shortage of water. Then the people remembered that the old and remembered the old forgotten step well, because there were some step wells that was forgotten, and that is why there were so much garbage in that step well. And it is said that more than 200 truck of garbage was taken out from the step well. People of the area collected money. They cleaned the step well, and they all filled the step well with water. And this way the thirsty town got water from the step well. But after a few years it rained well, means after some time, after few years it rained well, and when they get the sufficient water after few years, then they again forgot about the step well. Means when they forgot about the step well, then it would again be filled with the garbage. And if they would have to um, use that, then they would again spend the money for this to clean the step well. So what should they do? They should keep the step well clean regularly, so that whenever they are to use they can fill the step well with water. Here let's see, this is how we get water. This boy is telling, a jal board water tanker comes to our colony twice a day. We have to stand in a long queue to get water from the tanker. People at times have fights over water. This boy is telling that we get water from the tanker of jal board, and the tanker comes twice a day in his area, but but they have to stand in a long queue to get water. At sometime the people have fight over the water. This girl is telling, we fill water from the well. The nearby well dried up a year ago. Now we have to walk for a for to reach the other well. We are not allowed to take water from some of the wells because of our caste. This girl is telling that there was a well nearby her area, but now the well is dries up. That is why she has to go far to take the water. But she is telling that she is not allowed to get water from some wells because of her caste. Maybe she would belong to a lower caste. That is why the people do not allow her to take water from the well. This girl is telling we get water at home for half an hour. We fill this in the we fill in the tank to use all day. Sometimes it is dirty. She is telling that we get water at home. The water comes half an hour, and she fill the tank for this water. But sometimes she is telling sometimes the water is dirty. This girl is telling we get water from our taps all day long. Like us, such as we get water all day long, and we do not have any problem to get water. There is a hand pump nearby, but the water that we get from it is salty. We have to buy water for drinking. This boy is telling that we had a hand pump nearby, but the water we get from the hand pump that is salty. That is why we have to buy the water for drinking. The water is not used for drinking. This boy is telling we have put a pump directly in the Jal board pipeline. Now we do not have any problem. This boy is telling that we have directly put a pump in the Jal board pipeline. That is why we do not have any problem. This boy is telling we have put a motor to pump up the water from the borewell, but there is no electricity. So what do we do? He's telling that I have a motor to pump up the water from the borewell, but when there is no electricity, we also face some problem of water shortage. This girl is telling we get water from the canal itself. Now discuss. Everyone has to right to live. Yet is every day getting enough water to live or even water to drink? Why is it that some people have to buy drinking water? Should it be like this? Water on this earth is for one and all. Some people draw out water from the ground by deep borewell. How far it is correct? Have you ever seen this? Why do some people put a pump directly in the Jal board pipeline? What problems would other people face due to this? Do you have any such experience? This is a water bill. Look carefully. Now some questions are here, and question and answer both. From which office has this bill come? So you can answer this bill has come from Delhi Jal Board. As you are watching here, Delhi Jal Board, Delhi Sarkar. So we get water from the Delhi Jal Board. Do you get water bill at home? Find out from where it is sent. Yes, we get a water bill at home. We live in Delhi and so get our bill from Delhi Jal Board. Why do you think Delhi or Government of India is written under Delhi Jal Board? The answer is Delhi Sarkar or Government of India is written under Delhi Jal Board because Delhi Jal Board is a subsidiary of Government of Delhi. In whose name is the bill? How much money do you have to pay for each month? The bill bears the name of Muhammad Umar and Dr. Muhammad Shoaib. So in bill the name is written here, and this is the date. The date was written here. Do you have to pay for water? How much is the rate of water different in different area in different colony? Ask your elders. So answer is yes, we have to pay for water about rupees 300 per month. The rate is the same in different colonies. It can be done. There are some groups that work hard to bring water to the people of different areas. They ask the elders about the water arrangement in their times. They rebuild the old lake and johars and also build new ones. Let us see how the group called Tarun Bharat Sangh help Darki Mai. This is Darki Mai. She lives in a village in the Alwar district of Rajasthan. The women of the village used to spend the entire day looking after their home and animals. Sometimes it took them all night to pull water from the well for the animals. In the summer, when the well dried up, they had to leave the village. Darki Mai heard about this group and asked for help. Together, the people from the group and the village decided to make it lake. The problem of food and water for animals is now less. People get more milk. They have started earning more. Dear student, this is a chart to save water. Life is non existent without this precious resource. So, save water. So, dear students, make a chart like this and you can make your own chart. So, think your own and make a beautiful chart. So, dear student, I hope that you understand and like this chapter, that the water is very precious for every human being. We cannot live without water. We cannot expect our life without water. So save each and every drop of water, because water is very precious for everyone. We will meet in the next chapter. Till then, have a nice day.